You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, this is AFTERBUZZ TV for American Idol. Tonight's host is Katherine Bailess. Joining Katherine will be AFTERBUZZ co-hosts Ashanti Mozelle and twins Michelle and Melissa Macedo. We're streaming to you for the first time in both audio and video via Ustream to get you all the latest Idol news and gossip. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, Katherine Bailess.
Welcome to American Idol Season 10, Episode 11 of Las Vegas Week. In other words, I want to call it Beetlejuice. That was pretty bad, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't good. I think it was better with
Beetleland. Beetleland, as Steven Tyler would have called it. No, and y'all, tonight we have Troy Christian, who is a choreographer, director, musician, and he's going to have a lot of input. I know. He's a triple threat. I know. We're so excited. And he is here. And the best thing about having Troy here, I mean, we were watching this show just a minute ago, and Troy knows everything and anything about the Beatles. Every single song. I think you might have missed one little word, but...
Troy, I'm thinking you should maybe go on American Idol next time.
I think you should be one of those crazy coaches.
You heard me sing, clearly you haven't heard me.
Yo, instead of ukulele, do a little upright bass, right? Is that what you play?
Ooh,
nice. And maybe ukulele at the same time.
Oh, double fisted.
No, that's a five-old threat.
I think I'm scared. I'm scared.
Very scared.
I'm scared. Well, y'all, okay. So, first of all, tonight was the night of the big cuts, okay?
Yeah.
1/3 of the contestants were going to be cut. It started off at 61. It's going to go to 24. I just love that number. Don't ask why.
How did they get to 61, though? I mean, that's a random number.
You know why? I probably think because... You know, it wasn't, I don't think they had a specific, we're going to do 61. It's just they couldn't cut.
Yeah.
You know, the group, the individual auditions on Thursday were fantastic. There was a lot of drama, and there's a lot of people that were cut that I really was upset about, but yet it was fair.
But did you break down?
Yeah, it was.
I did not break down and cry like Miss Ashley, which we will get to in a minute because that chick... Our crackhead. I want to. You know, it's okay if I call her that. I think a lot of America does. But I will say this. I want to say this. I made a mistake last week, and I'm gonna have to tell a caller in, or somebody wrote into us and said I was wrong. I want to apologize. She did not leave her group. She actually got stage fright, and she left her group because she couldn't deal with the pressure of the cameras and everything else. So, and I think Ashanti actually covered me, but I missed that. I was all up and
on
like
the drama.
This was Crackhead had stage fright.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, because she seemed to be pretty open about her marriage, and I'm glad she's on American Idol. Well, honestly, she left because she was gonna do crack.
No. She just got married in the same chapel as Britney Spears, baby. I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's hot.
I don't know about
Elvis
that.
didn't marry them.
Wow.
So, so the show starts off. We're on a bus going to the Mirage in Las Vegas. And it's going to have to be split up between duos and trios.
Right.
And I think everyone got to pick who they wanted to be with.
Right.
They did not get to pick their songs. Now, finally, we have Jimmy Iovine, who's the man who worked with the Beatles.
Right.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. And Troy, what'd you say? You came up with a really good one.
Oh, I forgot.
He's the Jimmy Iovine is the
Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
That's right. Jimmy
yeah.
Iovine Cowell is, I think, what I said.
Yeah.
Because they trained him well. He came in just both
barrels cut him.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. He
Well,
was ready to cut people.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah.
it.
He was ready to.
cut.
But
yeah,
what
cut
I
everyone
said
down.
from day one, I said this man is
You
good.
did.
I did. I called it. So he's going to be Simon Cowell. But they need that.
They
He's
have
like the
to.
man. He's like, this is your CD right here. This is your CD. it's crap.
Yeah.
Throws it into the garbage.
But that's what you need, though.
Like the voice teacher
You
from
need that.
hell.
Oh, wow.
Now,
Wait,
was it him or was
Peggy
it Peggy
Blue?
Blue? I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Simon Cowell is now a girl
Yeah.
Wow.
named Peggy.
A
Yeah.
black woman.
A vocal coach.
I don't
Way
know.
scarier. Rather than a
Peggy
British
Blue.
dude.
I kind of feel sorry for Ken. What's his name? Stacy and Deborah Bird. They got no love.
Yeah, that
Well,
was
they
hard.
had a different way of going about coaching these kids for the show, and I think Peggy was just very.
It wasn't
passionate.
life-threatening?
She was very passionate.
I will kill you.
I will
Gonna
kill
die.
myself. She was
It
like, you're gonna die on
You're
stage.
gonna die.
No, she
She
said,
was gonna eat
I will
crow.
bury you. She said, you're gonna. She looked at the two girls. She goes, you're gonna bury her ass on stage, and I will eat the crow happily and swallow.
Yeah. She did say she'd salt it first, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
she did.
She
She
would
would put
salt
salt
it.
on
She
it.
would salt it.
You
Yeah.
can
Salted.
never separate the salt and pepper, people. Okay.
But you gotta salt the meat to get rid of those impurities.
That's
you gotta
so
salt the
true.
crow. Gotta salt the
So
crow.
true. Well, the thing about Peggy is that all of the notes that I've ever gotten for auditioning or music or anything are, it's never killed anyone to do an audition. It's never killed anyone to make me less nervous. Rather than pushing them down from the top.
Right.
You're gonna
die.
You're gonna die.
on
You're
stage.
gonna
You
die.
suck.
I'm sure that
Basically.
didn't help with crackhead stage fright.
Well, no, but
crack-
I mean, I always feel like that pressure is sometimes good for kids, and especially we're dealing with a lot of younger people, you know,
Right.
this year. I know when I was younger and I was in New York City, you know, and learning from the best, like they'd be like, you screw up once on that dance number, done, out, and like there'd be like one kid left after, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's good, but I think
To
that
a certain degree.
yes,
Yeah, to
yes,
a certain degree.
but I think that was for TV.
But
Yeah.
well, no doubt, because
Yeah.
constructive pressure is a really good thing.
Right.
But when it's just demonstrative,
Yeah.
just because
Just
I want to
they
hear
have
how bad
problems.
I am,
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you have it because I'm gonna make myself feel good by putting you down.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Especially when we're just coming into a coaching with somebody for the
Right.
first time, in
Right.
which we don't really
Yeah.
know each other. We've chosen to sing with each other, but we
Yeah.
don't really know
Yeah.
if we're gonna blend well, harmonies, everything. So you're still finding yourself, and
Mhm.
somebody's like, "You better outsing
Yeah.
her, and you better sing with her, but I'm gonna kill you, and you're
Yeah.
gonna die."
Kill you tonight.
And let's bring in the crow and the raven.
Exactly. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different emotions going on
lots
with that.
of
so.
things to eat. I don't know.
I swear I saw both girls looking around for something to hide behind.
Right. It was
Yeah.
I wish
Oh,
I had
yeah.
music stand right here because I'd just be like,
right.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
And that's when people self-implode.
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah.
I would have,
Yeah.
and I agree with you,
And
Roy, about that.
And maybe that's what they're expecting is to have people buckle under the pressure and get some of them out of there. I mean, it'll make their job
Yeah.
a little easier if they can
Yeah.
have people just crack and
Wasn't
crumble
it-
under the pressure.
Wasn't it interesting though that they were the only girls that had the coach from hell?
that
What?
they
Is
showed?
that-
yeah,
Right.
that they
Right.
I know.
She
but
probably went hard on them, and
Yeah.
the other ones
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever. Probably
Mhm.
came in there singing. I don't know.
Yeah, they had
Oh.
to show the drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drama, so
Yeah.
that was-
Mhm.
and they're waiting to show those girls. that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They
okay.
haven't shown
Yeah.
up yet. Nope.
Mhm.
They
No,
haven't.
no. We're gonna come back to that later because we have a couple.
I think they
predictions.
showed that in the highlights. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see
Yeah.
them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start with
Our
our
first.
first group. We had Stefano and James Durbin. Now, Stefano, I don't get why he's still in the competition. Sorry, I said this to Ashanti earlier. He does nothing for me. He's a great singer.
I think. Hold on. I'm gonna correct you before we get off real quick.
Okay.
Stefano is not Giovanni. And Giovanni is the one we've been having the conversation about. Giovanni is the one that's real nicely built, handsome guy, and voice is all right. Stefano is a different guy altogether.
Is
Okay.
Stefano the one who got in the car accident, like scars?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's that guy.
God, he
Yeah.
was like first episode.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
early.
yeah,
Way
long
later.
time ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Milwaukee.
Does he kind of look
Maybe.
like Giovanni?
I don't know. I don't remember.
They have dark
Giovanni.
hair.
all dark haired on. They all
Guys,
look the same to me.
I gotta say though, I mean, there are those ones that just really stick out. Come on, I mean, our next guy, James Durbin. I mean,
Yeah.
we've heard more about James Durbin than any other guy on this. I mean, he sings like a bird.
Adam Lambert. This year's Adam Lambert.
Yeah, I
Voila.
agree with that, but I think I don't know. I got kind of burnt out on the screaming.
Yeah, you just
on
have to
the
be
high.
Yeah,
careful with
it's
It
a
that.
little
has-
much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to
in
find the right
moderation.
places to
Yeah,
put those
yeah.
notes.
That was
In
that was the great
moderation.
thing that Adam Lambert did was, I mean, he had that range and he did a lot of screaming, but he found a way to utilize
subtlety.
and not always just
Yeah.
singing the
You that?
stratosphere.
Yeah.
They were
That's
singing
part
Get
of
They
Back.
sang Get
performing.
Back.
Get Back.
Jesse's playing it for us. Thank you, Jesse.
Yep.
Yeah, and like
Jesse J.
But that's the mark of an artist maturing, learning when to use that instrument
Yeah.
like that and when not.
Definitely.
Because frankly, that can
performing.
be strident and shrill
Yes.
and annoying
Yeah.
after too much of it.
so
And I
annoying.
think because I've seen him and heard him do that note in every performance, every song that he's done so
Yeah.
far. He's hit that note just to show that he can do it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's his
It's too much
fallback.
for me.
It's his
It is.
default.
Yeah.
I'm good.
This'll
Yeah,
you
keep
don't
me
need
in.
that. You don't
Michelle,
need
you are.
that. You know.
The unfortunate thing, it like started way back before y'all's time in Star
wow.
Search, but it was like Sam Harris. And it was
Made
like,
yourself now,
when
Troy.
you have, when you have 30 seconds to prove yourself, you got to show your instrument. So there becomes that tendency to really wail each and every
Yes.
time.
Right.
Yeah.
And hopefully, as the competition goes on forward, they can mellow out a little bit and show another color.
Yeah, because you know what, the audience goes with you on that journey, and anyone, even if they don't know, is so sensitive when they're watching people. And if someone's pushing or if someone's really nervous, the audience is like, oh,
Yeah.
are they gonna
Nervous
mess
for
up?
them.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
oh, like they're pushing, like then they can't rely on themselves or something.
Mhm.
Like, so it's just not working, especially those people.
Oof.
In the
You want to
audience.
keep the audience at ease.
Yes.
It's
It's
like
Yeah.
a casting director. You want to go in there and make their job easy.
Yes.
You either want to keep them at ease or you really
Really
make them
want
ill.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we call
True.
that sick.
Yeah.
True.
I just want to step in. I feel bad because I wanted to say this to Troy, and Troy can't even hear me right now. We're so sorry Troy doesn't have any headphones right now, so he can hear all this great Beatles music we're playing.
Oh, we're playing.
we're
Beatles
sorry,
in our
Troy.
earphones
Oh, he's
right
playing.
I'm so
We will
proud of
try and
that.
accommodate you next
Can we just
next
flip-
time.
And
wait, I don't
by
want-
the way-
I'd borrow her headset, but it'd mess up her hair. So.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't even believe I have like this head thing on my hair. It looks so good tonight. Sorry, guys.
Still
If
looks
you
good.
I do want to say this. I totally had a blonde moment or platinum.
Platinum.
Okay, I want to apologize for not telling all of you. I'm sorry we started late. It was because of the hair. Just kidding. No, we it's our first night live on camera. Hi guys. Hi. It's over there.
So
It's over there.
And so basically, we were waiting on Katherine to get her hair together for the live.
And my
feed.
lipstick on. But you
Okay.
can't even see my lips right now because I'm hiding behind a mic. Whatever.
Well,
this is where I love to be, right here.
She almost
Yes.
wrestled
Eating
me
the
to the
mic.
floor for this love. So she
Okay, let's get back to
Yeah.
the
But I
show.
really want to say, sorry about the delay, but we'll be on time next week, and I'm so glad y'all are listening right now. Okay, so next we're gonna go on to our LaGuardia High School is one of the most famous high schools in the United States for talented kids and singers and actors and whatnot. And there were two girls actually that went to high school together. How cool was that?
Yeah,
Right.
that's pretty crazy.
Um,
Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah, Karen Rodriguez, who was our MySpace girl.
Right.
That's what I call her.
Right.
And also Pia Toscano. And they sang one of my favorite songs, Can't Buy Me Love. And I wrote awesome. What did you think?
I thought they sound great together. It was
Yeah.
good to see them because I hadn't seen Karen sing except for the group that she did with her the group performance that she did with the other three guys where she stood out
Yeah.
amongst those three or the four of them. So it was good to actually see her and hear her
Yeah.
sing with another voice that was comparable to her and to actually hear her go off on her own and kind of riff
Yeah.
a little bit. So it was
Yeah.
good. I enjoyed it.
I liked Karen and Pia because they both went to a school where they obviously trained, they know what they're doing, and they're both performers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
J-Lo even was like, yeah, that was good because you guys know what you're doing. You're not
Yeah.
just like standing there. Yeah. So And I thought also that was they had that bond of going to the same school, so they both wanted each other to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm kind of
I'm
mad at my
okay with
parents for
Kill her
never
on
sending me
stage.
there.
that. Yeah.
They just
I
sent me to
know.
college there.
I didn't hear
Uh-huh.
the best things from certain people.
Oh, really?
Sorry, I've shown it all. But yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Wow.
that hurt.
Okay. Then we had our
Oh.
next group.
Yeah, our next group we have they sang Long Unwinding Road, right?
Long and winding road,
Mhm. This is one of the ones that Troy knew, and it's Haley Reinhart, Naima, our girl from
Love
Milwaukee,
Naima.
Yes.
Mhm.
love
and
Naima.
Jacob, and I call him the choir singer because
He goes to church, baby. He goes to church.
He's from Compton.
He's from Compton.
Yeah.
Ebenezer Baptist, I think.
Ebenezer
is what.
Baptist.
Yeah. So he went in tonight. He was,
but I'll tell you what, their harmony sounded like Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh.
Because the judges were talking about, how well they sounded together. I was like, this is just, there's no blend whatsoever. I'm pitchy, really simple harmony parts that they just could not get their heads wrapped around.
I think a lot of it too had to do with the fact that they're all singing so hard and they all have such strong voices that you have to remember that you're in a competition.
Yeah.
So I got to get out here and shine as best I can to out-sing, like the lady said. Kick her ass on stage. You got to remember that this is still,
each other.
You're in a group, but you still got to make your shine.
Yeah. Sometimes when you try to do that in a group, like, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it shows that you're not
It's
generous.
sometimes,
It's true.
It's a fine line.
Because
if people can sense that you're pushing to shine. Somebody commented on my Facebook wall about Christina Aguilera and the Grammys, and when all those girls were up there and her arms were up in the air, and it was like someone felt like it was her trying to call attention to herself.
Instant karma.
Yeah, right. Right,
exactly. No, she's pregnant. She fell.
You have to shine, but you have to do it in a subtle way.
Who wants to work with an artist that isn't generous,
It's true.
True that.
Nobody does.
But I think this is the most that they put them in groups this season too. Like never had to
I think that's a good idea. It's a really good idea. It really shows their personality, their character.
I don't know if Peggy Blue coached them on those background harmonies because that was tragic.
Probably.
Probably not.
She was probably like, kill each other, kill each other.
Peggy was
Don't
making
sleep.
a lot of faces in the audience.
I know.
She was not happy with the groups that were going
I bet
out.
you every single night when they went to sleep, she was sitting there with her arms crossed staring at them. Made them like sleep in the same bed.
Watching you.
I hope you're thinking about what you're supposed to say.
You're snoring out of tune.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you're off.
Don't take your makeup off.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Keep your lashes on.
But at the end of the day, the judges liked all three of them. They thought they sound great together.
Yeah, I don't know what they were listening to.
Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of how I think last season or other seasons in the past, Simon would say, when you watch the playback, you'll hear what I'm talking about. And I think the judges will, when they watch the show and playback, they'll be like, oh, maybe that wasn't so great. Maybe that wasn't so what I thought. Because when you're in the moment and you're hearing it, it's like you get caught up in the and all of that. And you forget that it doesn't sound, the acoustics might not be bouncing right. Or all
they
of
can't hear
that.
themselves or
exactly.
something.
Well, I feel at this point we have gotten rid of the showstoppers. Like the group, like the showstopper groups when you're young. Like, I'm performing. I feel like we're dwindling down to artists.
Oh yes.
I think that's what they wanted.
I mean, we got rid of those young kids. That one little girl who I love so much, the little girl from North Carolina. But she was personality, ball, but she looked like a pageant queen. This is a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I mean, they got rid of those kind of people. And then there was that girl that we were all obsessed with who got kicked out, named Janelle.
Oh yeah.
So Goodbye, so long, farewell, and we were Janelle, exactly. And it's funny. I went back and I listened to our show because sometimes I have to, and we totally pegged her as like the top 10. I mean,
she had a great voice.
I loved her.
Sometimes you just
don't know.
It doesn't happen.
It wasn't. I think they're looking for like real unique people.
Yeah,
which is cool.
I mean, that's what everything's about now. Ever since Lady Gaga, the music industry seems like it's been going that direction. Mumford & Sons, indie. Esperanza Spalding, now it's all about that and not so much the package.
It's not even just music that's gone that way. It's a little bit in film and TV. Everything is kind of like indie.
Collective consciousness media.
Well, okay, let's see. Look at who was our first American Idol? Kelly Clarkson. Is there anything but her voice? I mean, she's got a great personality. I mean, I love the girl. I know her. But I'm saying, like, she's not Miss Naima from Milwaukee. She's not, some...
Like the standout look-wise?
Yeah, like just that whole Lady Gaga, I'm unique. I mean, her personality's unique, and she's like, she stands on her own 2 feet.
Right.
She does what she wants to do. But then again,
but she
Carrie
was the
Underwood.
Kind of person that was the surprise, though. Like, when Kelly Clarkson came out and... You forgot that she was in the top 24, but when she performed on that first time when they performed in Hollywood for Votes, it was like, she's singing Aretha Franklin. Like,
Yeah.
where did this come from? It was a surprise, and you're like, that's our dark horse.
She was an underdog.
But I get that, but I mean, like, look-wise and everything, like, she wasn't like, oh, I'm a crazy, like, you know, I'm wearing this or whatever.
Well, and that's 10 years ago.
I know.
I think Kelly Clarkson was like the girl next door.
Yes.
And everyone loved that.
American,
you know?
With pipes.
American Idol.
Yeah, exactly.
With
exactly.
pipes, though. That girl
Oh, here we go. Okay, sorry.
They're playing Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson, Miss Independent.
So good.
Oh, sorry, Troy.
The guessing game.
Okay, one more thing before we move on is Carrie Underwood.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. The first time I saw Carrie Underwood, her audition, standing in the field somewhere, I said, that girl's going to win. I can't make you love me if you die was her audition song. I'll never forget it. I picked her to win it from that moment forward. And I'm still patting myself on the back clearly.
Well, all right. That was Simon Cowell, because he kind of spoke on that she would be the most successful idol of all time, and she has clearly outsold everybody.
Well, certainly country music helps that too, because that style of music and that fan base is so loyal that you know, that's a record-buying fan base. Those people still buy LPs.
And we got a
we got Carrie
Underwood
right now.
Oh.
Just hold me close.
I wish y'all could hear this right now. Oh, they can't hear
Don't
this.
patronize. Don't patronize me.
But that was pretty. Okay.
I told you, see? Well done.
But the only thing,
And our next
engineers
new
working
idol
out.
judge is Troy Christian.
But I think with her, the thing that if J-Lo was on the season that she was on, she would have got picked on for not having personality. And she did get picked on that season, though, for not having a personality.
Strong
not
personality.
having stage presence. And I think that's what it was.
She needed that. She needed a good stylist.
Exactly. That's
little
always
Jenny
good.
Craig.
A little bit, and she is nice and trim now.
You know,
She
and some work on presentation for sure.
Exactly.
Now teeth are did.
Everything.
Hair,
you gotta get your hair did, your teeth.
Booty
I
did.
heard she did some other stuff too, but
Married.
that's just from Star. I don't know.
Well, she put some grills in.
My favorite
But
magazine.
who doesn't?
You got to. You got to. You got to keep it right and tight in the mouth. I'm saying. If you come singing it out here, I needs to see this
She has
looking right.
grills?
If what did you call her, crackhead?
Shaft.
If she was on the show for the rest of the season, she'd have had that gap filled in. By, by the time we were done, she'd have been.
Well, Tyra.
But I heard that
made
a
her
gap
keep
is
it.
a good thing, like Madonna. Like I heard it makes
Well,
you
Madonna fills hers in too.
Or there's a one model, supermodel that has that.
Lauren
but
Hutton.
Sure.
That was
Yeah,
back
I
in the
think
day. That was way back in the day. Am I aging myself? Oh my God! Damn. I just know models. I just know supermodels. Lauren Hutton is an actress too. So
was that a dinosaur when you were?
Baby, dang, she's coming for the throat tonight. All right, Miss Michelle. Moving on.
Moving on. Ashanti, why don't you do it since your feelings are hurt over there?
I'm not. My feelings are not hurt, but she know it's cool. It's cool. Our fourth performer, I think, was Lauren. No.
Yes.
Because we had a long list of people getting cut or
and
not getting a list of names.
We missed Rachel.
Rachel.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Eleanor Rigby.
Yeah,
There you
Eleanor
go.
Rigby.
There you go. And I didn't write anything
I didn't
down
either,
for
Me
those.
neither. I don't
Because they
know.
were going through them really quickly,
Yeah.
so it was
Well,
like a lot of
come on.
performers that you really didn't care about or didn't really take notice to or didn't really do
impress.
anything. There you go.
Yeah.
If they had impressed, we'd have been like.
We'd have been right.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
So-
was gonna say
So
like.
Rachel, good job. Whatever.
Right.
American Idol likes to do that to us, though. Like, all of a sudden tonight, I'm like, well, where did she come from?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how
Really?
you get Kelly
And
Clarkson
now you're gonna
and all of
feature
those
her?
people.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
Like-
you got 48 minutes, so you got to get it in there.
Right.
Exactly.
So the
Yeah.
next one
Times 2.
that I wrote about was Lauren
Me too.
and Giovanni.
Yeah,
Bonnie.
Let it be.
Yeah. And I think Lauren kind of stole that song.
Yeah.
They featured her through that whole song, and Giovanni was kind of her background
Yeah.
vocalist. And I think that's the one that Katherine and I both agree is just a pretty face and a cute body, and it's time for him to go home. So
Yeah.
hopefully he
Yeah.
won't be in our 24
Yeah.
because we could. Well, I won't go into that. That's too close to predictions and telling who
Yeah.
made it to
Yeah.
the 24 yet.
I'm so excited about the next grade.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God, the keyboard.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
keyboard
yeah.
duo.
Oh
They
yeah.
were featured.
Michelle,
Yeah,
talk
that was
about
awesome.
it.
Oh yeah.
Miss
Michelle.
Keyboard herself,
Yeah.
like
I don't know if you know, but
Yeah.
my name's Miss Keyboard.
Oh shit.
I don't know if you guys
Michelle
know.
Keys.
Hey, sorry.
But-
Yeah, Michelle Keys.
It's like, I don't know who Alicia. My middle name's Alicia too.
Michelle Alicia
I'm
Keys.
kind of
There you
freaked out
go.
right now.
I like it.
Well,
Well.
it's really hard to, play the keyboard and sing, especially if you're in an environment like that. But it also shows.
You're gonna die.
So obviously the pressure would be to pick up the piano and hit somebody.
Right.
But I like how they started out on it because
Yeah.
I mean, Troy probably knows that with performing and stuff. When you're playing, it's really hard to stay behind there when you want to go up in front and you want to show them and connect with them and stuff. But if you're behind an instrument and you're trying to focus on that, it's way harder. So I like the fact that they weren't glued to it, that they got up right afterwards and actually sang and then was about that. But playing it shows that you could play it. So that's never a bad thing.
They got featured a long time too.
They
They played behind their keyboards and then they got up and sang for a really long time.
Did we say what they sang?
Something.
Yeah, something.
Something. And
they were both generous with it, too.
Yeah,
They
they
worked
were
well
really on
together.
each other.
Right now, you
Tim
guys are all
and
listening.
Tim
We're
and
listening.
Leah.
We're listening to something
Tim
right
and
now.
This is our Leah Michelle.
Yeah, I think the pretty version of Leah Michelle.
Me
Yeah.
too. Colombian.
Yeah.
This is Phil's band.
I'm looking up the numbers.
The mama
Just wait for me here.
Julie got him a little tongue tied. He's a little tongue tied in the booth.
Julie gets me a little tongue
Oh,
tied.
Michelle Keys.
Stop it. Keyboard.
Michelle Alicia Keys.
I'm just saying, let's be real though.
Well, let's keep it real
You're gonna
because
have to take
Alicia
her ass down that stage.
Michelle Alicia Keys. And just a little interjection before we go on to our next performer.
Ooh, an interjection.
We always have
Praise the Lord. Praise
we
God.
always have to have a fashion moment, and J-Lo had a great fashion moment tonight with the red lip. I love a great pop of color on the mouth. If you're gonna do subtle light eyes and everything, she had the hair pulled back in the ponytail.
How'd you feel about her shirt, though?
The shirt I didn't care for so much. It was white. It was blousy
little
and bulky,
boxy,
and it was no shape. It was just there kind of thing. But that lip, she could have wore a paper bag with that red lip. And that was on fire. I loved it. That was just my side note for that one.
I have to find out like her makeup artist or what makeup she's wearing. It's like ridiculous.
Done.
Yeah.
Finding it out. We're finding it
So
out.
pretty.
Or J-Lo, if you want to call in and let us know what you're
call
wearing.
Can I just say one thing about her outfit last week? The one that we didn't talk about last Thursday. Did you see it?
Yeah.
The lemon?
What did it remind you of? Because I know what it reminded me of.
Which one?
The taxi cab.
Oh, the lemon, yeah.
Beauty and the
Yellow,
Beast.
bright yellow shirt.
It was kind of Bumblebee. It was
Bumblebee.
sequin shorts with those Christian Louboutin shoes.
Ooh, I went crazy
that's a
for
Bumblebee
those.
Halloween costume.
Yeah,
Hoe bag Halloween costume. Which, let's be real, is all the Halloween costumes.
Exactly. But she had a sick pair of Christian Louboutins. Louboutins on with that, and she gets it when it comes to she did fall in her Louboutins, just to put that out there. When she performed on the award show, she fell performing that song. What? Side note, that's you didn't know that?
No.
She performed on the Billboard.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
That's my exclusive. Sorry, I didn't know that I was gonna get an intro like that. But anyway, so this happened on the Billboard. Troy is not knowing what's going on. He's so left out right now. I'm sorry, everybody. We get like all these little cues in our ears right now.
AfterBuzz exclusive.
Yeah, so we got all that going on. So now it's
Let's
on
give
me.
him spirit fingers.
Spirit fingers right here. So what happened was, I think it was on the Billboard Awards. J-Lo performed her new song.
Of this year? No.
It was last year.
Last year, okay.
She performed a song. It was supposed to be her comeback for her new album. It was called Louboutins. And she was performing. She didn't even perform in Louboutins. Just put that out there. She was in boxers, tennis shoes kind of thing, the little lace-up joints. She was performing and fell on stage. We have a lot of moments like that, but she fell in her Louboutins, as I like to say.
Aguilera.
She had a little.
Wait, Christina didn't
Aguilera.
actually fall on her butt. But
J-Lo fell on.
She
well,
really.
but see, the thing is if J-Lo fell on her butt, it wouldn't hurt as much as she bounced. She has 2 basketballs
Wasn't that the performance where it was live on the East Coast, and then when they cut to the West Coast, you didn't see it or something like that?
She had on like a like she was supposed to be a boxer, so she had on a whole little boxer outfit, and she jumped on one of the dancers' back, and they did some move, and then she came down, and it was like bloop bloop bloop. She like fell all over the place, and it was a wrap.
I think she landed on that booty and popped right back up.
Hey,
it was like
that's
boing.
all you need.
Yeah.
J-Lo can fall.
She should find some sympathy in that heart of hers when she's thinking about all of these contestants.
That's why she cried.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she cried.
It
I know what it's like to fall.
She's like, I can relate to the car accident.
Exactly. I know what it's like to fall.
All I know is she had no trouble crying in any of her movies because that woman is like.
Yeah, she knows how to pull out the waterworks.
She does.
Well, that was our exclusive. So we're now back into it, and we had our 6th group.
Our 6th group.
I saw her standing there.
I saw her standing there, and we had Jerome Bell.
My favorite.
Lakeisha and Tatiana.
Tatanisa. Tatanisa. Sorry, Tanisha.
Ashanti.
I don't know all black names. My name is out there, but it sounds just like it's spelled. I don't know. Tatanisa. That might work. I don't know.
Her name though.
Tatanisa.
Yeah.
So my
I put running too much.
Oh, yeah.
Were they running around stage?
Oh yeah, was this the young?
No, this was Jerome Bell. This was Lakeisha. They they were all right. They did a lot of runs at the end.
No, they did. They were running and they were dancing on this.
No.
I just wrote right here.
No.
Running too much. Oh, platinum.
You were doing platinum moment.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, these happen like several times in one episode. Yeah, we need a platinum sound effect.
Listen, there are 2 versions of running. One is using your legs, and the other one is using your mouth.
Oh.
All right then.
Okay.
It's true.
So right.
It's true.
Your voice.
Your voice.
Your voice.
Yeah.
You run with your voice. Not your
but
mouth.
your voice, but your mouth has to open.
Well, that's true.
You are going
mouth.
more and more into this,
and
I don't want to go.
I'm gonna throw you a bone here because the mouths are the speakers, so it's what
so
you hear.
You're throwing a bone in her mouth.
Really, what I'm trying to say is that you run through the bone.
You run through the bone.
That's it.
Well, anyway, I thought that they had a great group, but it was too many runs.
Yeah, I wrote right here. Need work on harmonies. It was another situation, and J-Lo said
it didn't sound good.
Not so much. And Steven Tyler loved them.
Yeah.
I was like, 2 thumbs down.
Yeah.
No, the harmonies.
But
it's. I mean, Beatles music. The chord progressions for the most part are pretty, especially the earlier tracks like I Saw Her Standing There or I Want to Hold Your Hand or all the early Beatles. Very simple.
Yeah,
chord structure simple. So those harmonies are like simple triads. 1, 3, 5.
Right.
Someone sing the third, please. And it's just pitchy.
I think they were just trying so hard,
so it made it all messed
up. And I think
up.
Steven Tyler gets into those the runs because that's what he likes to do. He likes the all of that.
Exactly.
So he gets into it when they go crazy on the vocals.
Can I just say I'm falling more and more in love with Steven Tyler.
I am too. He's my fan. He's my favorite. He's my fave for the
I
show.
really like when he has his acid flashbacks. Which
Oh.
are you never know.
And
When
that's
he
usually
says
how it
something
happens.
weird or pervy or
Hey, that's usually how those moments happen.
Yeah.
But can we just stop for a moment and just think about the life that man has lived?
Wow.
I know.
Yeah,
Right.
And probably what we hear, it's probably pretty tame to what it could be.
Right.
Yeah.
It's true.
Because that rock star life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
And the thing that impresses me so much is that a girlfriend back home in Mississippi, like she's 18, you know, and she's obsessed with him, and so is her mother. And I just think that it's so fantastic that these young girls are obsessed with Steven Tyler when he's long, like way before, you know what I mean? And it's like, this is a man that is gonna like last the test of time, kind of like, you know,
like
who else?
Madonna.
Madonna, yeah.
Well, we got like legends and icons in
Yeah.
music, and
Right. Well,
that's probably
there's
why
a
you
reason
would
why
put
he's
him
on
on the
this show.
judges panel. Exactly.
Yeah,
He's lived.
He's actually well spoken and He's got a little heart.
He knows. Yeah, he
knows.
knows.
He adds a little heart to the whole thing.
I agree.
I just love that he is an artist and like he can't help but just like start blurting out music.
I know.
He just has to feel it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's on the wavelength. He's like.
He's one of the big supporters of Jacob Lust, the church boy.
Oh.
He loves Church Boy. He loves him.
Yeah.
He loves that guy. So our next one was
Blackbird.
Yeah.
Kendra Chantel.
That's so.
Paul McDonald.
Good.
Now Paul was a surprise though, because we hadn't seen him
He was so
in previous
shocking.
episodes.
So good. So
soft
unique.
Voice,
Yeah.
soft voice.
My prediction for Paul is that he may not win Idol.
Yeah.
But he's going to be a great recording artist for a long time because he's got this unique thing and this unique style and the voice, you know. He's got something, I don't know what it is yet, but he's got something going on. And he's just quirky enough to be unique and have a career as a recording
felt
artist.
like his voice was the one voice that fit the Beatles.
We're talking about Mountain Man, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Paul
yeah.
McDonald.
Yeah, Paul McDonald.
The one that wore the mariachi suit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's
The
later.
Yeah.
That was later. Okay.
Looks like Bradley
Like a
Cooper.
Bradley
Yep.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Bradley
I swear
Cooper.
I saw
Yeah.
J-Lo going,
Yeah,
Yep, she did.
Goosebumps. Yeah.
I don't know if any of you out there know who this is, but Ray LaMontagne is, a singer-songwriter, and he, not that he sounds just like him, but he's got that vibe where I don't give a you-know-what.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sing
Quality.
my song. I'm gonna do what I want to do. If I want to walk out there barefoot or in some rose outfit, I will. Because that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
true.
I don't feel like he in any way was nervous.
No.
They
he's
sound
totally
great
cool.
together.
Yeah.
How old
Yeah.
he is?
I want to say 20.
He's got to be
26?
20, 24.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. I didn't write his age down.
I know.
I
I think-
usually write
What
him
do you think
down.
of his hair, though?
I dug his whole look. The only thing where he got me was in his solo performance when he showed up in his white mariachi outfit. I was like, oh,
You were like,
okay.
a rose is a rose is a rose is a rose.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was Paul. That was Paul.
A side note, AfterBuzz exclusive.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Okay. Well, this is an exclusive. When I was in
Killing it,
high
Larry.
school, I know, this is real quick. It's not even that exclusive. But when I was in high school, I used to perform in a flacorico band group. And we performed off, I can't even get it out of my mouth, but I performed off of that song and I had to wear one of those little mariachi outfits with the hat and everything.
Can I please see this?
I think there might be pictures and video of that. We performed in the quad.
Can this
for,
be
like,
Halloween costume next year?
I think our Halloween next year will be Rick James and Tina Marie.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
heck
Yeah.
But then at least next AfterBuzz show, can you come in that?
Mariachi?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'll have to find that one. That was
No.
fun.
We are finding that rose.
Oh,
suit.
the Rose Mariachi.
That's we should all come dressed up as one of the people.
from the show. From
I'll
Idol.
be the crackhead.
With a wedding ring.
And wear a wedding ring and then
Stacy
do
and your
crack.
Right.
What are you gonna come as, Melissa?
Oh God.
You
J-Lo. Can I come as
Oh,
J-Lo?
no.
that's a good
Is
one.
that
No,
right?
you gotta come ugly.
Yeah, I know. Come as Chris Medina.
I would, but he's gone now.
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was
What about-
gonna say something.
What about you,
awful.
Troy?
I have no idea.
Come
Suggestion?
as. You should come as Randy Jackson.
Oh, nice dog.
Dude, dog.
Nice
dude,
dog.
dude. I'm just keeping it real, yo.
Can I come disguised as a Power Wheel?
Yes. Transformer.
Transformer?
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
the guy that came, he like transformed himself and
Remember? He
took
went
a-
to the car.
Oh,
He was in the
God.
car.
I
Away.
totally
He
forgot
drove
about that
away.
nonsense.
Also, someone needs to come as a cowboy for
Ugh. John Wayne. Did he
Well,
not?
I'll
we
do
didn't
John
get his
Wayne
vote
also.
yet.
We didn't get
Yeah.
I've always come as a cowgirl. I could come as a cowboy.
Well, you gotta be ugly since all of us are being ugly.
We gotta be ugly. Sorry.
Oh, I'll come as
Cricket.
I'll come with Naima in the bluebird
Oh,
dress.
there you go.
Oh,
Naima.
yeah.
Well, they're giving us crickets, so I guess that means we're boring them. So we're moving on to our next
Anyway.
part.
Duh.
Ew.
Okay, so here we go. They kind of like passed through a lot of people like really fast. They went through Clint, our karaoke guy. He sang "Help," which was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I enjoyed
our,
that.
our glasses guy.
Yeah.
And then
We got a little cut of Ashley getting married.
Right.
we
Yeah.
did. But
Yeah.
before that, we did have John Wayne singing little help from my friends.
Right.
Which
That's right.
with the group of the 4 guys, I think it was 4, 3.
It was 3.
They
Amazing. Did trio.
It sounded great. What did you think? Do you not really remember?
They went through them really quick. They went really quick. This is when they were speeding through all of the performances.
This is when I tune out and become ADD. Okay, now go into the chapel. We're gonna get married.
Well, go into the chapel for our 15 minutes of fame.
And we're gonna Ashley's getting married to her crackhead boyfriend.
And who she doesn't give a F about because, well, first of all, they like go in there. The husband, does he speak English? Have we heard him talk?
I don't think he speaks.
I don't know.
Oh no, he did say "I love you, Ashley" when she was on stage.
A lot of dialect training to do that.
Because she's got a point, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm
It
just
was funny
saying.
in the car.
I
on
love
the way
you,
there,
Brittany.
He was like, "You're going through this, or you die." And then she goes, "Oh, we're married. Okay, see you later. Got a gig."
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
Poor man.
She pressured him into marrying her, and then we got a big segment of her going shopping for her wedding garb,
and
she ended up wearing pleather leggings. I don't know what this song is. This a crackhead song, DJ Zesty? Oh shoot!
It's Get Sleazy.
Get sleazy.
Oh, she got all
Pleather pants
sleazy.
at your wedding. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I guess you would get sleazy for your wedding if you wore pleather leggings and a white top and had your garter belt on the outside of the leggings.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Kind of sexy.
Oh, and
Kinda sexy.
you know, the highlights of white and the rainbow, basically.
Right. It was just a mess.
Yeah,
to
it was
say
a
the
mess.
least.
I
Yeah.
think she just really wanted to be close to Brittany in all this situation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she got married in the Britney chapel.
And she wanted to make a mistake in that chapel too, marrying this guy.
Oh, nice.
Or actually, the mistake was this guy marrying her.
Wow.
Right.
That crazy.
All I can say is I do believe that she's in touch with her inner trailer.
Oh man.
Can I be a Debbie Downer for a second?
Downer.
Yeah.
I just, come on, really? One Idol contestant's really gonna get married in a chapel? I mean,
They're in Vegas.
TV, hello.
I know,
and
yeah.
Britney Spears, like she even knew where Britney Spears.
If she's obsessed with Britney, I'm sure you knew.
Oh, I did. I was gonna
Yeah,
say it.
so-
Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh.
But then we.
So you're saying it was staged, maybe?
Definitely was staged.
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Her being a contestant on the show, being an, you know, because sometimes some of those talk shows, they throw a little actor in. On the talk
yeah.
show. So maybe she's not really even a contestant. They just like stuck her in there for some
Oh,
reason.
no.
That's possible.
Oh,
though.
I know,
But
but
she's a crazy crime
she's
mess.
There's a lot of
Crazy
crazy
mess.
people who audition, so they're probably like, "Hey, are you willing to act even crazier?"
Right.
And they're like, "I'm crazy."
Be emotional. Be a nutcase.
Well,
Yeah.
can we even talk about what she's saying? I mean, we're just talking about her wedding.
No, you can go for it. What did
I
she
mean-
sing? She sang in a group, right?
She sang in a group, but
No, a duo. I'm sorry.
We can work it out.
yeah.
We can work it out.
And it wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't that
Sophia.
good.
They tried to do like a
Oh, I know.
What was that?
That was
didn't work.
trying to be. They were trying to do a Regina Spektor / like this is our version of a run, but it was all. It was
Yeah.
not
Right.
in sync at all.
You know
It was a
what?
thumbs down.
So okay, so Ashley, you tried, you know, and you got married. Awesome, congratulations.
Yeah.
Now,
Then we had another fashion
And
moment.
scene.
What?
We had another fashion moment. J-Lo changed clothes.
Oh.
And she came out in her metallic
Cue
shorts. No, you don't have to cue music. We're not going to do that anymore. She had on a metallic, silver metallic shorts jumper with black tights and some black pumps. Loved it. Hair was feathered. Lips, face done. She was great. Flawless. Loved it.
Was this
Great
when her
look.
hair was
She looked
beautiful and
beautiful.
down?
Hair was down. Lipstick was gone. She had more eyes. The eyes were dramatic
Yeah,
for this
she
one.
did look beautiful.
Yeah.
Just understand why you can't see both. Whatever.
It's too much. You look like a clown. You look like a clown. It's too much. Pick a poison.
Okay.
Pick a poison.
Exactly. Okay, so next we've got
Melinda and Thea.
yes, we
Oh,
do,
yeah.
and this was the vocal coach
Peggy
from
Blue.
Hell.
Yeah,
Peggy
she
Blue.
sat there
Kill her.
watching him.
You're gonna die on stage.
Yeah, they're like, we haven't slept in a week. But
And they sang.
And quote unquote, Peggy goes, "Oh no,
She hated it.
oh
yeah,
no."
Hated it.
She was gonna
Oh,
vomit.
Don't be a
hated it.
hater.
Done. Yeah,
So-
she hated it. I thought they have great voices. I don't know that their harmonies
It
worked.
didn't work
It didn't work at
together.
all.
Y'all.
Well, they
come
probably got
on.
terrified by Peggy Blue.
Yeah.
She scared the crap out of them.
That one
So
girl
it
looked
was bad.
so scared.
She scared the
I was trying to edit for TV. Anyways, they have great voices. They just didn't blend well together, and I think it kind of Peggy heard it in the back.
it was
Because
fear-based.
Yeah,
Peggy's
exactly.
They had a whole
Exactly.
new vibrato. It was like,
Yeah,
I know.
It's called poodle vibrato.
Yeah, and Thea's one of my favorites, though. Thea's one of the
Petrified.
favorites.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Tia. I think she has a
Yeah,
great
she's
voice.
awesome. But
Yeah.
how could you be relaxed and confident under constant scrutiny?
With Peggy Blue in the audience
Yeah.
with a rifle,
Yeah.
she's like,
Yeah.
that note.
She's like, I'm aiming
all-
for you. I'm
the
very
only
well
thing they could
trained.
probably see is her face, like, you suck. I'm gonna eat crow in front of you. And put salt and pepper on it.
Oh, like she's in the crowd eating pigeon heads, like Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh my God!
There's-
I'm never sleeping again.
I know.
Nice visual right there.
Ambien, be my friend.
That's what I was gonna say. There's one thing that would have solved all three of their
Xannies.
Xanax.
Xanax.
Yeah, we need some Xannies on deck.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I felt like I took a Xanax at that moment.
Right? It was
It's too
horrible.
much.
Okay, this is it. This is when they start running around the telephone.
This was
Yeah, hello.
Scotty,
Yeah.
Scotty,
our
Lauren,
deep voice.
and Denise.
You say goodbye, I say hello.
It's like
Yes.
a British sitcom.
This is my. Oh, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
say no. All right.
It was just a weird song to sing as a group.
Yeah,
All I have to
it's,
say is our guy Scotty. This is what they did in the last episode. So funny. He's like, because the only thing he can sing is Josh Turner, right?
Yeah.
Baby, lock the door.
Yeah.
This is what they do on the show. Baby, lock the door. Baby, lock the door. Baby, lock the door. I can't even get low as Josh Turner. Turn the light. I've never, and he finally sang something other than
Josh Turner.
And then
Outside
he
of his mouth.
exploded.
I was not like this. I'm
Yeah.
just 15 years old. I don't know how I sing this low. I'm a good old Christian. I love Josh Turner because he don't cuss or drink.
Right.
Well, then he needs to because his songs might be better.
Wow, KB.
I'm gonna go Simon Cowell on this one. That was the worst performance of the entire show.
I think
Yeah.
so.
And it
Yeah,
was worse
it
than like the
wasn't
high
good.
school talent show. Let's
Yeah.
run around the
Yeah.
phone booth.
The
The
London
British
phone,
phone
the British
booth,
phone booth,
because
yeah.
it's the Beatles.
Because
Right.
you say goodbye and I say hello.
It
What?
was, it was
Yeah.
cheesy.
Least favorite, tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they
Stage
choreograph
performance was,
their
uh,
own stuff?
I don't know,
I
but
think so.
they
It
should
looked
fire
like
the
it.
choreographer,
Yeah,
whoever it was.
because you had to
Big
ask for
fail.
your props and things because some people had beds on stage.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a lot
Bouncing on the
of
beds
it
and
was a
whatever,
lot of
whatever.
crazy
Yeah,
going
that was
on.
weird.
So,
Yeah.
That was tragic.
yeah, that was the next performance was Chris and Casey
Oh.
Yeah.
jumping on the
Goodbye.
beds,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they sang Long Day Night.
Yeah.
Long
Right.
Days
Long,
Night.
long days night.
Long Days Night.
Yeah.
It's
sorry.
or is it hard days?
Hard
Days
Night.
Long
Because Long
Days,
Days Journey into Night is a
Yes.
play by Eugene O'Neill.
Been a
Yeah.
hard
That's
day.
right.
Yeah.
And it's
Hard
a Hard
Days
Days
Night.
Night,
Yeah.
which is the
I thought they
title of
sound
the
great,
song.
though.
Long
more
day's journey into a
monkeys
hard
jumping
night.
on the
Yeah, it was a
bed.
long day's journey into a hard night.
I thought they sounded great, but yeah, jumping on the bed, really?
I don't know. It looks really fun. I mean, on stage. I mean, come on.
It was
I
a
thought they
choice.
were
It
gonna
wa-
fall. Like I.
It was
for
kind
sure
of
was like they're gonna eat
distracting.
it.
I kind of
was.
thought it was distracting.
Yeah.
And
But they both landed at the same time, which I was
Yeah.
like, thank
It
heaven.
was
you can't
good.
make that up.
Well,
That's talent.
It's true. They
No.
had fun. We
Yeah.
can't argue with that. And he's one of our favorites. So it's Casey is he kind of had a little leeway to go and
Yeah.
act a little crazy.
Casey Abrams.
And he plays every
Oh.
instrument we're seeing on the show. He had the little
Yeah.
whatever that sucker was, the
um,
piano harmonica thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that
is
thing
that?
called, Troy?
Did you see
I
that?
Can't remember.
It's like a kazoo, but it has a
Yeah.
piano on
Yeah,
the
I've
end.
never
Yeah, no,
seen.
it's I can't remember the name of
Well,
it.
he
It
plays
sounds
that.
something like a clarinet, but
Yeah, he plays
a
the
harmonica
upright bass.
clarinet.
Well, I want to talk about last week's because that was by far the best performance of last week. He played the stand-up bass while singing Georgia. His
Yeah.
He
version.
sang his own
I
version.
was done. I
Yeah.
mean, that boy.
I got the
He's
goosebumps on
19
that
years
one.
old, and he's like a camp counselor or something.
A film counselor.
Yeah,
film camp. Yeah,
counselor
yeah,
or
yeah.
like what?
Amazing.
You got to watch that episode.
Done.
I better go back
Done.
and review that one.
So they had a great performance too. And then we had
We had
Robbie.
Aaron
Oh yeah, Robbie, Jordan, and Aaron.
Oh, Robbie, you were out. One of these things is not like the others.
See if you can get. Oh,
Well,
God, don't need to guess.
Yeah.
That was another situation where the harmonies were horrible.
Yeah.
And you know what? They actually ended it kind of cool because when I first heard it, I mean, that song's been remade by Earth, Wind, and Fire, and some really funky versions of it got to get you into my life, and they almost killed it. And then somehow the second half of it, they found a pocket to it. Got to get you into my life.
It's about it's about movement too. I think on stage too. If you're performing in a group, you kind of got to get that groove with the person that you're with. And I think, like you said, which person does not match or fit this position? Robbie was the one that was off beat. He was not.
Well, he's also 15 years old or
That's
16.
True.
Yeah,
so young.
15 don't mean you don't have rhythm though.
Oh,
because I
believe
need
me,
you to feel.
I know
like,
you had it 15, Shantae.
Well, we all ain't
Not
blessed
everyone's
with
like
that.
you.
I'm sorry,
We all ain't blessed
I'm
with
sorry,
it.
that was just a year ago.
I know, right?
God,
I love you. I love you. I love you. Black don't crack.
Black don't crack. And that's my saying.
But I actually dug their performance. I think what the downfall of that performance is Jordan, and I think we have a history with Jordan where he was like the asshole, and excuse me for saying that, but he was the one that was auditioning people to be in the group and like kicking people out of the group, and then he wanted to leave the group and join another group. So he kind of has this stigma on him, and when you watch him, his voice is really great, but when he's in the group, I feel like I see him. He's that one person that I see trying to out-sing everybody else.
You
like
guys,
pushing
like,
to sing over everybody.
Yeah, it's
the theme
He's in it to win it.
everything.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the theme of like
Competition.
everything. You know, you could be the best, most amazing performer in the world, but J-Lo, even though her back dancers don't look at her, like you gotta be in
From the word of Troy.
You cannot look at J-Lo.
which is like crazy. But at least when you're first starting out, all of us, like, you know, performers, actors, all dancers, whatever, the most important thing is it has to be team spirit. And Randy pointed that out, you know, to Glasses.
Aaron.
Yeah. Like, oh, well, I heard that you kicked JC out or something.
June, yeah.
So, you know, I mean, that's an important thing. It's like, oh, well, if he's all about himself, you can tell when someone's self-indulgent rather than honest
about
on
the
stage.
Team. Yeah.
You're like, you're all about you.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, the fact that they make them perform in these groups, it shows how they're able to perform as a group on stage, their stage presence. If you can't work in a group, then how are you going to be able to perform on the road, on tour, with a band, with all these different kind of situations?
Well, I also feel like a lot of them are just green.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to work professionally with these musicians, with other singers. They're just used to working by themselves.
And if you're a star, you'll shine in a group regardless.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're looking for.
Well, cool. So I kind of just want to recap on the yeses and the nos, and then the other yeses.
Then we went into
all
it.
These guys we went through. These were the, of course there's going to be more that we didn't see, but this is who stood out. So we had Jordan, Ashton, Thea, Robbie, Lauren, and Scotty.
And that was our first 7 that made it through.
Yep, all our first yeses. Now the nos. Tell me if I got them all right. But there's Carson. There's the Harvard girl. I don't remember her name. What was
she was working for Obama in
DC.
Yeah.
She's the Whitey White House.
Yeah, I didn't.
She is, right? I knew she wasn't going through, but she's cute.
Yeah.
Kayla, Denise. Oh, we're sorry.
We're sorry.
If you guys don't get this right now, we're
so
sorry.
Funny.
It's a South Park, right?
Episode. Yes. It was so hilarious.
It's the
BP oil spill, and it's the they like do a commercial for them apologizing for the
president of
spill.
BP. He's like, I'm sorry, and then he's like at some resort in Hawaii, and he turns around with his coffee. I'm sorry.
And then he leans on a gate while he's watching the horses jump over the fence. I'm sorry.
And then he's petting his dog and like laying out like almost naked. He's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was just so weird. And so we're hearing that in our ears right now.
I gotta say though, you gotta be careful if you see that, because you will get addicted to it, and you will use it against everyone. You will see a homeless man in the street. Sorry. Oh, did your wife leave you and you lost your job? Sorry.
That's Phil, everybody.
That is just wrong.
Yeah, it is. So after we got those, what was your list of go-homes again, KB?
Well, it said Carson, the Harvard girl, Caleb, Denise, Ashley, and
it was a lot.
It was a lot.
Because we went
the
from
only people that they really like honed
featured.
in.
Yeah, it was like 61 people, and then it went down to 40. So.
Yeah, but you know, the one thing I will bring up, the bad, tragic call that they made was cutting DeAndre. Mr. Ukulele Man.
Oh yeah, I really like
a youngster with that great look he had over there.
Yeah.
You were talking about how great he would look.
Yeah.
If he cut that hair.
That's enough. Can we wait for that moment? We didn't get to there yet. We didn't get there just yet. Not just yet.
No, this was the first cut. This is when they stood him in the line.
Oh,
yeah, the line.
Excuse me for
Don't jump. Don't jump.
It's okay. I have very, 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 very bad tendency of jumping.
Okay,
so
let me back that thing up.
Yeah.
Oh, really, Troy?
Oh.
We're gonna.
And then we had another fashion change for Miss J-Lo.
Wait. 2 more yeses were JC and Holly, our little blonde. That they wanted to let go the first day, and she got all red and everything.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They kept her to go on to.
She's got the Asian glow.
Yeah.
Yes,
I can say that because I'm Asian.
So I just want a special note. When I bring up that DeAndre thing again in about 10 minutes when we're talking about it, pretend like it's the first time.
Okay, we'll pretend.
We'll remember
We'll
it.
act
It's
surprised.
cool. But then we had J-Lo change, and she had on her emerald Vogue?
Oh, we can dance to this.
Strike a pose. Y'all ready? Troy, you can't hear it.
I feel like you're doing Janet Jackson, like Rhythm Nation.
Yeah. So J-Lo changed, and she had on her emerald green, one shoulder, little mini
mermaid
jumper, but she had a pink lip. She came back with the pop of color on the lip. It was a bright pink fuchsia. She had the soft wave in her hair.
What did you think of
classic.
That was like a movie star
It
wave.
was very old school glam
Loved it.
Hollywood.
She looked great.
And she had her gold gladiator pumps on, and
Yeah.
I was done with that. I loved it. I enjoyed that. And then we were back to, this was our first getting down to 24. This was when we were saying no's and yeses. So
This is the long walk.
this is the
Through the airplane
catwalk.
hangar.
The
Exactly.
unnecessary.
Spotlights.
Yes.
So we
And then
were-
up the stairs.
Yes.
Exactly. In an ugly blue lace outfit.
In your grandma's doilies.
Oh, that we dyed. And then we put
And that tattoo on her back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have not heard this in so long. Here.
B. I don't know why we're playing this song
I don't
right
know
now.
either. I don't know.
I totally
That
love
was
it.
your catwalk music.
Oh, that was the catwalk music.
Did you say cat?
Yeah,
Really?
yes, Cat. Cat, we want to see a
Are you
catwalk.
gonna catwalk?
Yes, do it.
Go.
They can't see me. I'll be all still.
If you stay close in the frame, we can get you.
If
from
you
side
walk
to
right in the
side.
front, we can see a nice
Right in
little
the
camera.
frame, we'll get both of you.
Oh, no, it's all you.
You better make it hurry. Too much
Okay.
bounce. Too much bounce.
She's dancing. Bootylicious.
Yay!
We just gotta, yeah. Okay.
Anyone bring any singles?
I mean, really, she just gave us a little bit more than a catwalk.
I'll pay her more than that.
You
Well,
said
oh.
catwalk.
I know that was the catwalk. That's what I said. We got a
Yeah,
little bit
that's
more than our
true.
normal catwalk. So
They would have thrown me off of
catwalk with a K.
They would have thrown me off of what's it called? Top model.
It was too much
yeah,
bounce.
America's
Boo.
Next
Too much
Top.
bounce.
Nice bounce.
But that's the catwalk with a K. So you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
good.
yeah.
But Naima, she showed up. This is our girl from Milwaukee who has the dreads, has a son, has the story about being a
cleaning
janitor.
toilets.
Yeah, the janitor at the
Cleaning
concerts.
Watch the child.
She shows up in this horrible blue outfit. It was made of lace, and it was like, it looked like
Such a
pants, but it was a
mess, yes,
dress, and it had
pants.
bell sleeves, and she had a blue flower in her head, and she had
With a
blue.
wig.
She didn't have a wig on.
It was
No?
like
It was dreads.
Yeah.
They were just over to the side.
You're I know who you're talking about. Another girl.
You're talking about the other girl,
The
Ashton.
girl with the.
I'm so
This is
lost.
This is the first girl, Naima. And she has blue eyes, like a crazy color eye.
Yeah, really
that
crazy
kind of brings out the color with the outfit.
You know what?
But it was too much blue with the accessory. She had blue earrings and blue
crazy.
flowers.
It's a lot
and
of
blue
blue.
dress.
She
and
knows. She's
No,
beautiful
it's a
eyes.
lot.
But
Bad prom dress from 1970.
I
She's
was
the girl
gonna
with
say.
that needs the dental work, right?
She definitely has to have that.
Invisalign. Just put it on.
And
You
shave
can afford
her
it now.
pits.
Shave the pits
Yeah,
is another
yeah.
one. She's a Rasta woman, so you gotta let her be free.
But, okay.
Give us free.
That's probably what
Give
her
a
tattoo
razor blade.
says.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Give us
How
a
about-
Gillette.
No, that deserves a wax.
Yes. Oh yeah, please. That's something.
Well,
But if they
maybe
just
she
take
could
it
give us
off.
some character and make like a little heart or something or like.
Just say no.
You can wax her.
Just say
I think
no
she
to pit
I think
hair.
she should
Oh,
put some
no.
shells under there.
Ew!
That's awesome.
Okay, first of all, the Barbie she would be is Barbie did shrooms one time, and then I guess the dress is Grandma's doilies. We dyed them when we got high.
Right. It definitely was a mess. It was
And
a mess.
she was looking through her Rasta family on her iPhone and all of their Rasta puka shells. I think they live somewhere else. I don't think they live
Not in Milwaukee. Oh
no.
my God.
That's a lie.
But our girl made it. She
Yeah.
she was like the #1 favorite the first day when we started watching. She was the
awesome.
favorite. So she
Sounded
made
great.
it through. She
Yeah.
sounded great.
Yeah.
She sang Corinne Bailey, Ray Bailey, or
Corinne Bailey Ray. Yeah.
Corinne
Do
Bailey.
we harp on the fact that she was bawling?
she was bawling.
Yeah.
And they said, look, you bring this emotion now, you bring it in your songs.
Yeah.
So, that's what they're looking for as well.
I just have to say that she actually sang that song, Corinne Bailey song, better than Corinne Bailey. I'm not a fan of Corinne. Yeah, I don't really enjoy Corinne. She's kind of a dry, boring,
I know what you
like
mean.
Nora Jones.
Yeah,
kind of
but like
person,
I
but
think I know two
suck
people
out
in this
the-
room that could
suck
probably
out
sing
your
it
life.
better.
Yeah, so
The Macedo twins.
well, I'm sure they can, but they're not on Idol. They're gonna be on that other show where they can get a record. The X Factor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm signing y'all up. Don't try to.
We're
get
gonna
out.
produce our own shiznit, and you
Oh.
guys are gonna be on it too.
Oh,
and
well,
you-
there we go. Forget all that
You'll
other
be the
stuff.
fashion person.
There we go.
You'll be everything dancer. Yeah. You'll be teaching everyone the catwalk.
Right.
Oh,
With the K.
don't steal my ography.
Don't steal her ography, ladies and
She
gentlemen.
just made that up just right now.
Well, a lot of dancers
So
say
where were we?
ography.
We were at Pit Wax.
We're at Naima made it through. She needed those pits together, and then we moved on to our girl from Liverpool, Miss Holly.
The Liverpudlian.
Sad.
17 years old.
Yep. And she sang No One.
No One.
And no one made it.
No.
She got a no. She got a no.
That
And
one
she's
gotta know.
Exact. That one got a no. She has a great voice, and she was the one at the beginning that J-Lo was adamant about sending her home because she didn't feel like she was ready to be in the competition. They let her sing again. She got through her nerves and everything and delivered a great performance. Made it through all the rounds, came back and delivered a solid performance. And J-Lo was the one that was fighting for her in the end
I
and
think
had
that
a
was
moment.
the beginning of J-Lo's
Breakdown.
It started right
Yeah,
there.
she got emotional.
She got emotional.
She was feeling it.
She was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about telling people no.
You
That's
know what?
the hard.
I think with Holly, it was right though. She's too young. She's too green. You know? You could feel she wasn't ready. She needs to go back
but
home.
she was growing in the Hollywood. You could definitely see her performances get stronger.
Well, her catwalk, does anyone want to demonstrate it?
I think Troy does.
I totally think Troy can get.
I mean,
hands are here. The neck didn't
oh
move.
my
It was
goodness,
just
her
so
hands.
much
She had
tense.
clenched
driving
fists,
a truck?
and I don't know what she was doing, but her hands were by her side.
She's
all clenched
she's
fists.
a newbie to the sky high heels. That's all I can say.
By the way,
that was not good.
I'm
Shoulders
gonna-
forward. Get the shoulders back, girl.
I'm gonna get him up into the. He's amazing dancer. We're gonna
Yeah,
get him up.
he's definitely a great dancer for sure. But Liverpool did not make it through.
Nope.
And the judges told her that if she came back in a couple of years, she probably could win the whole thing. So
Back
that
to
was a great
England.
coup.
I mean,
back to Liverpool, my
back
dear.
to Liverpool.
J-Lo said you will win, or you could win the whole entire thing.
Yeah. That's a good little
If you
kudos.
get better.
If
I got better, I could win too.
Well, it's true. If she works on it and she goes after it.
Yeah. Well, the thing about rejection, which I mean doesn't happen to me, but I assume that it happens to other people. But yeah, right.
Show's making you a little cocky, Michelle.
I know.
Yeah, like it.
But seriously, every time I get rejected,
Let me see your Let me see your catwalk.
Well, let's call it a hot mess walk.
We won't do it, then. We won't do it. We won't share it.
Suggestion.
Yeah.
After we come back from commercial break, to tease all the people who are only listening to audio, we'll do a dance number. Each and every one of you. So for those people who are watching Ustream, they'll feel a lot more special.
Yeah. Who's listening to audio? Get off that.
Get on the computer and watch us.
Get on the computer.
Get on the computer.
We're going to commercial, y'all. We'll see you in a minute.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call at 347-855-8269.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Get in on the AfterBuzz.
347-855-8269. Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
Listen on iTunes.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from?
Find us on Facebook.
Your husband or your best friend?
Follow us on Twitter.
But then she's trying to kill him, so it justifies it. I'm like, oh, now it makes sense.
And visit us at AfterBuzzTV.com.
The wig will come off. That wig come off, baby. Oh, what?
Boardwalk Empire. Desperate Housewives. Glee. Gossip Girl. Breaking Bad. Mad Men. True Blood. The Walking Dead. Big Love. Jersey Shore. The Oscars. Celebrity Rehab. The Emmys. If it's hot, you can bet we'll be buzzing about it.
Come on.
Not a slow song.
Oh my God, we should do CeeLo. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do CeeLo to dance to.
We're back.
And we are back, guys. Wow. I just had a conversation with myself. Okay, so if we do a dance off.
I think it was an argument with yourself that you were losing.
Well, they were talking about doing a little dance off in a little while, and this might be our song. You can't hear it, but it's CeeLo Green.
Downtown with a girl I know. I might forget you.
And they can hear everything.
In my pocket was a girl, and I forget you.
Oh, we're standing.
I was rich, I still be with you.
Well, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit?
Every strain in my chest, I still wish you the best, and I forget you. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Hey.
Everybody help clap.
Can't you there?
And if you're not watching, you better tune in. Check it out. Swap it out.
Oh, nice. Into the fool. Falls in love with you. Oh, work that mic, Ashanti.
Yeah.
I don't really know all these words.
Oh, you go.
Neither does he.
Girl, I know. I like to forget you. In my pocket wasn't enough. I like to forget you. It hurt you. I was with you. Still be with you. Oh, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Like the muggers. I know the muggers.
Like, she dressed up as Muppet.
I know.
I think that's enough performance.
Okay. And that is your one and only performance by your American Idol buzzers over here.
That's the most
I'm sorry,
audio
but
people.
where's makeup?
We need a pat down.
Listen, audio.
We are deeply sorry.
I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
Sorry we didn't know the words to that song a little bit better either. But then we get back into the competition.
Speak for yourself.
I totally don't know those words like I should.
Me
All I know is
not.
forget you.
By the way, it's actually F-U-A-A-A-U.
We got back into the competition, and the next person up was June. Our karaoke worker, singer, karaoke host. And
no, we forgot about Lakeisha. Lakeisha.
She went home.
I know. But wait. Here's another just like completely surprised. We never saw her ever. They showed her twice tonight.
Yeah,
she made it through. She was another like Jennifer Hudson. She's gonna be in Dreamgirls next. You know, she's gonna win an Oscar. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she went home.
I'm
Ashanti
joking.
doesn't care.
No, I know. She's
not no love whatsoever.
No, I can't. She was all right. I've heard. I just felt like we've heard better big girls. And sometimes I expect big girls. So sorry. I expect big girls to get out there and give me business. And she didn't
even
give me
small
cheers.
girls.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm chilling you.
Yeah, I need chill.
Just like that.
Well, and Ashanti, it's called business
to gain
with
like
personality.
300 pounds.
True.
You know what I mean?
And
that'd be fun.
She didn't really have it. Exactly. And that's why they didn't feature her.
I said, you know.
So Miss Lakeisha got X'd. A couple of people got X'd.
Well, you said she got X'd because she changed her wig.
I think that would see. This is the thing too. She wasn't featured that much, but when she had a drastic change from. But I might be going back on what I'm saying here too, because Ashton changed up her wig too. Yeah. In her performance, she had the crazy afro, and then she went straight and kind of glamazon for one of her performances, and then came back to the afro. Yeah, came back to the afro. But this thing with Lakeisha had a short little shoulder length kind of bob thing with blonde and all kind of blonde highlights and all this color going on. And then she came into the judging. She had black straight hair and a bang. So it was like a completely different person.
With a bang.
She went out for sure. The bang took her out, baby. The bang took her out.
But the problem was, I think they were concerned about the stage collapsing. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna vote on it. I'm not gonna say that.
Okay,
let's go to
enough
June.
about
Let's go to
Lakeisha.
I'm just saying. Lakeisha, yeah, she was gone.
I like her name though.
Yeah. Then we moved on to June.
Yeah, interesting.
Juba Clint.
Glasses.
And he sang Lionel Richie's "Hello"
and
for his
Georgia.
It's our
Georgia.
karaoke.
Can I just say that?
Pipes.
Yeah, he does.
Amazing voice.
I mean, during the middle of it, I know I was kind of being like a little diva, but I was like, just close your eyes. It makes the whole song better.
Yes, so true.
Yeah, he needed to do that.
I want him to just be.
I want Ashanti to go style him. I mean, he was singing like Jessica Simpson, like.
Sometimes I
like
think
the facial expressions.
it's the thing. They think they have to have something to make them stand out.
Yeah.
And those glasses are a distraction.
Yeah,
more than
maybe you
anything.
can't even see his face.
Yeah.
Well, he had like a serious training. It's called the School of Karaoke.
Right.
So maybe
it's really
singing those things. And
I've heard a few
moments,
people who've
it's
gone
like
through that.
Makes you work on that stuff.
Wow.
But Troy and Melissa, he sang.
He definitely has some pipes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
And musicality.
Definitely.
I mean, I think that
karaoke has done him
good. If he can get the style, the look together, and
maybe calmed himself down a little bit.
Yeah, because he definitely has an instrument that matches all other instruments in the competition.
I agree.
Okay. What did he do when he won? And when they said yes? I mean, the boy literally looked like he was praying to like Buddha or Jesus. Or
well, he dropped to his knees. I think he was a surprise that he.
I think it was.
I don't think he was
yoga because he dropped into a lotus.
Yeah, he totally went into lotus.
Yeah,
our famous homeless man
maybe that's
on
a
Sunset
karaoke thing.
Yeah. Oh, we have to show that picture. It's on my iPhone one day. You're gonna die. I'll save it for later.
We have a homeless man that we circled the block. We're gonna talk about it because it's on my mind right now.
Is he next to the Bank of America ATM?
He's next to the Purple Panther tattoo place.
Okay.
And the 7-Eleven on Sunset, like Koi and all those places. Anyway, so we're driving, just randomly going to Runyon Canyon.
Yeah.
And I think I was driving.
Yeah, you were.
And I was driving, and we look over at the same time, and the homeless man is like in front of this building, doing a lotus position, just knocked out asleep. And I was like,
I think there's a bottle of Jack in his lap.
Maybe. We circled the block. We were like, we gotta get a picture. We stopped traffic to get a picture.
I'm like, no, don't move. I'm like outside the window, and the man I'm like screaming at Ashanti, don't move. I gotta get this picture. He didn't wake up. So then it gets even better. So then we go to eat lunch later on that afternoon. I was so excited that I had this picture of a homeless man in a lotus pose. And I went and showed this man at the restaurant.
El Torito
in Beverly Hills. And I said, look at this. He goes, oh, that's Bill.
Right.
I was like,
he's always over there. He loves being on Sunset. He knew his whole story.
They said,
oh my
he's
God.
famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's probably one of those homeless men, like the one over there on Robertson Boulevard that is actually
dances in front of the American Apparel.
He dances in front of American Apparel.
His leotard.
But I heard that in his Jambox, whatever. I heard that he's actually really rich, and he just.
I believe it.
Probably.
I believe it. He probably owns Robertson.
Let's get this wrapped up though. But
yeah,
that's a funny story.
We're going off track.
Yeah.
Now,
okay, good.
Now, next
but just before we get into that, I'm sorry to cut you off, KB.
That's okay.
I do it all the time, and I apologize.
I'm used to it. It's okay.
when our karaoke boy made it through, he came out of the door, and he was like really excited, and he was smiling. And JC, our little baby Huey, chubby guy, the 15-year-old who has the sweet voice and everything, and was one of the people that got kicked out of his group. Exactly.
Yeah. Correct.
He gave the little shady.
Yeah. We're like, we're not believing that.
Yeah. I guess whatever. He was
like,
real shit.
I'm gonna wait till he trips.
Exactly.
I'm gonna fog up those glasses.
You pushed him down. No, he fell.
He fell.
It was that kind of class.
He wasn't wearing his glasses.
No. Oh. Put his glasses on. Put his glasses on. He can't see without his glasses.
Oh.
My Girl. I love that movie. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're setting up some drama there because they're gonna be like in the brackets. They'll be heading head to head.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking instead of My Girl, I'm thinking more Lord of the Flies. Piggy.
There you go. That's even better.
Yeah.
That's a good reference.
It's dark.
I like that one.
Yeah.
You've been since the beginning. You referred to him as that one.
Yes.
Piggy.
Yeah.
And then you can talk about your boy Troy, DeAndre.
Yeah. Oh, see, so.
Wait. One.
Oh.
Sorry. Wait. Do not forget. All I have to say, she was a yes. Haley with the hair, the big hair. Janis Joplin. Right. She's my Janis Joplin.
God bless
somebody else. Yes.
Yeah, God bless.
That's right.
Don't forget about her. She's the one to look out for, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Now we can go to
with the
DeAndre.
nice speaking voice too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, deep voice. Yeah, and they said yes.
Yeah, she's got it going on.
Then you went into DeAndre.
Yeah, we were all kind of shocked with the whole DeAndre call. I mean, showing that musical talent, and anyone who can make a ukulele sound hip and funky is nice. But I really liked his falsetto and just his musicality and his singing.
Great.
And right now we're hearing Lauryn Hill's version of Turn the Lights Down Low.
Yeah.
Is the song that DeAndre sang in his solo performance.
Lauryn Hill is so hard to cover.
Yeah. With the ukulele, he was actually one of the youngsters that performed in the first group of minors, and it was like a group of 5 kids who were all under 17 or 16 or 15, and they had the stage moms with them on stage, and he was one of the standouts in that group.
Right.
And it was a surprise to see him get a no.
When he hit that
that was
really
but
nice falsetto.
he has
really
crazy gorgeous hair. But I'm saying he's 16 when he hits that 18, 21 mark, and he gets over that hair. He's gonna be one to look out for. Shave that.
What did you see, Ashanti? I believe you said something about
chicken dinner,
chicken
baby.
dinner.
That's a chicken dinner.
And anybody who takes on some, aside from the chicken dinner, but takes on some Freddie Mercury, and sings some Queen, and does
rocked
it well.
It.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was fantastic.
Who can actually sing Queen? I don't know that many people who can, and he can't.
He totally did it.
Speaking of chicken dinners, Queen.
I'm just saying. But J-Lo gave him a compliment. She felt like he was one of the few contestants who could go out and sell right now.
Right.
And
that's
really
why they
make
cut
it.
him.
Well.
Yeah.
Hey,
well,
somebody's knocking on his door right now, waiting for that.
He may be lucky, right? Getting that record deal outside the record deal.
Exactly.
Oh well. Well, bye-bye, DeAndre. We'll see you.
We'll see you when you're bald, baby.
Yes. Oh, Ashanti, I'm scared. I will never put a razor in your hand.
With a little side of some cranberry.
Right? All of that, baby. That chicken dinner.
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Well, goodbye, DeAndre. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Next, to Paul McDonald, who is my little Raymond Montaigne. But he wore the Crazy Rose jacket outfit.
The white rose mariachi suit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And Troy and I were saying his original music sounded like a mix between Maroon.
I said
46.
Maroon 5, and she said
Dispatch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It really is.
And there you have it. It was,
Yeah.
It was cool.
He had a good sound.
Landslide
He's cool.
and Blackbird, which was
Yeah, Landslide is awesome.
And put his original stuff in there, which is really
one that wins you over too. I think that's
talented.
Yeah.
Which sometimes
indie
that
thing
doesn't.
too.
Brave though.
Yeah, it's really brave. Sometimes doing an original, because when suddenly, like I said, Landslide, we all said, what a great song, and a song that has familiarity to us often pulls us in.
Yeah.
And you also have a point of reference.
Yeah.
So it's pretty daring to go out and sing your own original
it
stuff.
is.
And that shows his confidence.
Yeah.
And especially confident singing his own song and wearing that suit at the same time.
That is confidence.
You better be confident.
You gotta be.
Either that or
You gotta
doing
be.
like a,
all of it.
Yeah.
But like you said, Ashanti, he could have just worn the jacket and not the pants.
Exactly.
He wore both.
He was like, I bought it together, I'm wearing it together.
What? That would really show some confidence.
He
right
could have
there.
worn a little hot shorts.
Oh, a little G-string
All
and
about
pop.
the angle of the dangle or
Right.
something. What are you like, just a jacket? Come on, what, G-string or what?
My version
He
here.
could have wore his little short shorts. He could have put on some short shorts. I could have gone with some short shorts,
Yeah.
What are we in Jersey?
Oh my
Jersey.
Jersey.
I've been watching a lot of Jersey Shore and a lot of Jersey Licious and a lot of it's a lot of jerseys on TV these days. So
It's a whole
I'm
lot
trying
of
to get
Jersey.
my jersey down.
I think it's pretty good,
And,
Ashanti.
Thanks.
drink some water.
Some water.
Yes.
When I tell people I'm from South Jersey, they just don't believe
Lies.
me. I know.
And then we move on to
Ashton.
Ashton Jones.
Chain that hair, girl. Chain that hair.
She's another girl. We had a lot of natural hair people this season.
Yeah. You told me that was a hairpiece.
It is. Don't get me wrong, but just the idea, the look is very natural with the curly afro, dreadlocks. It was a lot of natural. Even in the white people, they had big
like
hair.
Haley,
the redhead guy has the big curly red hair, carrot top, and a lot of curls and natural hair. And usually you go with straight and
we're back in the 60s.
Exactly.
She sang Whitney Houston.
She did, and she's saying, "I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm not." Yeah, that's playing in our ears right now, and that's.
You gotta kill it to sing.
I know.
That. I mean, that's like singing Celine Dion. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you know what the funny thing about her getting kept was that the moment that we all started joking about, oh my goodness, I'm so tired of the trick. They go, you know what? I'm so sorry that I have to tell you that you're going through to the finals.
Right.
Yeah,
And they just started bagging on everyone's got the trick, and she walks out the door and she goes, I got it.
Yeah,
And we're
exactly.
Like, she passed the trick on.
Pass it on the
Right on cue.
And we needed somebody, and it was something that she got the compliment that she was the most consistent of all the contestants in the competition. And I think every time we saw her perform, she was one of the people that kind of stood out, not just because she had the big crazy hair, because in one of the shots she did her solo when she performed Whitney Houston, she changed up her wig and gave us like the glamazon long tresses down her back kind of thing, and I loved it. It still was the same person though. You know what I'm saying? What I was saying with Lakeisha is she went from Bob to here in a bank. That's too drastic of a change. You have to keep it consistent. It was the same color when she changed her wig. It was the same color brown. It was the same volume. It was the same, bigness. But you got to keep it so we can still recognize you.
But
and still
I thought
identify
it
with
looked
you.
so. See, I don't know that much about wigs, but I thought that she just straightened the hair and
and that's what she wanted you to think.
Yep, and I did. I did. Go,
That's what
go,
you
Ashton.
roll that sucker up and put it in your suitcase. I got two looks.
You actually got your hair.
Exactly. That's what you got to do sometimes.
And she whips it back and forth.
Exactly.
And she gets a big fat yes. I whip my hair back and forth. Oh, y'all should go check out Ashanti on can I say it?
You can totally say it.
Ashanti and our friend Jason did this YouTube clip of him doing I whip my hair on the ground. I whip my hair on the ground, and he's
let me explain it because she watched it for the first time today. We're actually listening to Willow Smith perform With My Hair Back and Forth in our ears right now. But what we did a parody of, there's talks that Willow Smith is supposed to be playing Annie in the new remake of Annie. Oh. So we decided that we would do our take on Ashanti Mozelle as Willow Smith as Annie. So I did the whole get up. I had a braid wig and everything. And the name of ours was I Whipped My Hair on the Floor. I washed my hair on the floor. Something crazy like that. So you can check that out on YouTube.
Hilarious.
Go look that up.
It's a hard knock life.
And then at the end of the performance, I say it's a hard knock life. So
see? There you
go. Ooh, that's a must watch.
Yeah, must watch. It's hilarious. And after only 3 or 4 days, online, it's already up to 5,000 views. So y'all go ahead and check that out. It's pretty fantastic.
It's so funny.
Pretty fantastic.
Y'all, last but not least, we've got Chris Medina. Okay.
Chris Medina.
Chris Medina is the guy with the fiance that was in the car accident, and she actually came in the wheelchair and got to meet all 3 judges, and she's paralyzed. Horrible story. Everyone fell in love with him. Unfortunately, he did not make it through, and this is when J-Lo broke down.
Yeah. This is when it all came to it.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I've never seen a judge
and he's saying
that
Fix
sensitive.
You.
And he's saying Fix You.
The song that's playing right now.
Yeah.
That he dedicated to his fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, what was really weird is when it was all said and done, someone caught it that he said, I'm done. I actually don't even want to be a musician after this, right?
Well, what he said was that he wasn't going to pursue being a musician, and
he was giving up.
This encouraged him to
J-Lo
go
said,
for it.
Yeah.
Keep going. You have a gift.
I think I found I've begun to find my voice here.
Yeah.
It gave him a second chance, a second voice to go out and write music, and
you think
somewhere over the rainbow.
Because of
the story is always the story that kind of pulls you for it.
That was a big one.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I don't know.
We're talking about all these really good singers, and then we got this guy who's, and I guess they can probably, in making good TV, save a slot at this point when when we have 61 people.
Right.
Just cut it down to 61. You can save that one, with the fiance and the wheelchair, and make good TV.
Right. And Crazy Face get married.
Home American Idol makeover.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't know if he would have gone this far without the story.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Well, he connected with everybody in an interesting kind of way because he brought the fiance into the audition room, and we got a chance to actually see before and after of her, and it was emotional.
Intense.
I think we all kind of got choked up in here over that.
Yeah,
So
that was
it was
intense.
And then J-Lo, she said, I don't think I told him the right way. She felt like she didn't say it right. And then they're like, God, I've never seen Randy so sensitive. And
I know, he was so nice.
Like,
they
no,
both were
did.
like really
it was a big
revelation.
It was a big bonding moment for them.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, so that wraps up all of our auditions in Hollywood, and
we still have more.
We have more, but that's all for tonight. We have more tomorrow. But before we go to our commercial break, I want to say thank you guys. I know we've run our mouths a little bit, but this was a long night. We had a lot to cover, and now we have our news and gossip next. So stay tuned.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So, first of all, we have David Archuleta, who posted a video in which he addresses the separation between him and his record label, Jive. After telling a cute story about celebrating his sister's birthday and describing his President's Day trip to Six Flags Magic Mountain. According to Archuleta, Jive has been changing as a company. Both Sony Music President Barry Weiss and Jeff Fenster, Archuleta's A&R representative, have left Jive recently. Archuleta notes he's also changing as an artist, so continuing to work with Jive just didn't feel like the right thing now. Still, he's optimistic about what might be coming next. I'm looking forward to the future, what David is going to be giving to you guys.
This was the season that I didn't really watch, so I didn't really get a chance to fall in love with David like I think a lot of people did. This was the season of the David verse, David versus David. And I felt like he is one of those people that the comment that J-Lo gave to DeAndre, let him mature or let him have time to get out in the world and find his voice and do all those things. I think he's one of those people for me. Once I actually heard him, I felt like he was one of those people that needed time to find who he is. And maybe this comment is now that this whole restructuring is going on over at Jive, it's giving him a chance to find who he is as an artist.
You know, if as an artist, I'm gonna try and decode that quote, which is Jive dropped me.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Sierra understands that.
Rough times.
Yeah.
Also, the producers of X Factor and American Idol are in talks with social networking site Facebook.
Of course.
To bring online voting to the show. Sources say Idol will soon make the announcement that users will be able to use their accounts to reach a voting page featuring all the current contestants. Fans will be able to vote 50 times and still be able to vote via text messaging and toll-free phone calls.
Wow.
The online voting would go into effect Tuesday, March 1st. However, X Factor would be reserving online voting for the final rounds of the show, which is scheduled to launch on Fox this fall.
X Factor is more exclusive.
Ooh.
Yes.
This is going to be huge. There's going to be so many people voting.
So many people voting.
I'm
and so
never
many
going to be able to check
computer
my
crash.
Facebook.
Exactly.
I know.
It's not going to be able to function at all.
And next
crazy.
on the news,
computer
American
anyway.
Idol is going to take over the world, along with Facebook.
Right.
And your
Zuckerman.
identity.
Right.
Sorry, MySpace.
Right.
Protect your social security numbers.
My what?
Yeah.
My who?
Yeah.
It's an old thing that happened
A long time ago.
Someday.
Long time ago.
That should be the new
Dinosaurs
one.
with Ashanti.
My face. Not my face.
You brainstorm.
Like my face, Facebook, my face.
Platinum.
Okay.
Get rid of everything else.
Yeah.
That just came in my head.
Anyway.
Platinum.
NBC's upcoming talent competition, The Voice, is
Voice.
going after some big names to fill its judges' seats. Well, it has to now. The network and show producer Mark Burnett are in talks with CeeLo Green and Maroon 5 singer Adam Levine about joining the show. To be taken with a grain of salt, as unconfirmed sources says that Christina Aguilera has also been approached. No one has signed a contract yet, but NBC is reportedly hoping to announce at least some of the judging panel within the next week or so.
Or we don't know if she's signed the contract because she fell over when she was about to.
Right.
So I'm
She
sorry.
forgot the line. She forgot the words.
She forgot the words. And she forgot what the flag looked like.
Right.
So
Oh,
anyway.
no.
Oh, sorry.
Poor
Xtina.
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 Wow.
Dirty.
Dirty. And up next, in a statement to USA Today, Aretha Franklin is speaking out on Fantasia's decision to boycott the Grammys. And as always, the Queen remains diplomatic. I was so sorry to hear that Fantasia was upset because she did not get the opportunity to participate in my Grammy tribute this year. I recall in the past, Fantasia participated in both my Music Cares Person of the Year tribute and my United Negro College Fund tribute. Fantasia is still young in the business, and although we all love and appreciate her, she must understand that in this business of show business, she will not always get to participate in everything she would like to participate in. I'm sure it was not an intentional omission. I will see Fantasia over the summer here in Detroit.
Besties.
Besties.
Like, seriously.
Holla.
Well, Aretha Franklin is actually Fantasia's mentor, so they do work with each other.
Oh.
That's fantastic.
You know, the thing about
Tidbits from DJ.
seriously, the thing about Idol is that you get to know everyone's personality, so everyone feels super connected.
Yeah.
You know, whereas Rihanna, I don't know what she talks about or thinks about.
Oh, nah, nah.
She just thinks about that.
TV exclusive.
Oh, exclusive.
Rihanna. We don't know what she's thinking about. And she's from Barbados.
Nah, nah.
Well, speaking of American Idol people, Steven Tyler has revealed that he felt drawn to the fellow judge Jennifer Lopez, after seeing one of her films. I saw Jennifer in the backup plan and I thought, my God, she's so real and I want to be next to that, he said. I love it when it's that real.
I didn't see the backup.
That
plan.
was
I didn't see it either.
But I've enjoyed her.
I saw that. Oh my God, I saw it. I
Did
almost
you?
forgot because it was so not anything
good.
that happened in my life.
Oh.
But it,
Oh my God.
yeah,
This is
it
the
was
one where
so
she
good.
makes
they
a
have
baby.
the baby and the.
It was such a great movie.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd like it.
But
It's
J-Lo
weird
makes
that
great
was the
movies.
movie that
She's
Steven
fantastic in
Tyler
that.
chose.
Yeah, she's good at the romantic
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah,
I'll
she's
say.
so
I love
good at it.
watching her
Made
in
in
that.
Manhattan. You have
Yeah.
the wedding planner,
The wedding
all of
planner.
those great little.
And her
bits.
crying tonight just made her more likable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
And prove that she's a great actress.
And
Yes.
that pink
Like,
lipstick.
bullshit.
Pink lipstick also makes her more likable.
I just wanted to see her makeup run, and like she wouldn't show her eyes. Like
No,
Yeah,
she
I
was
know.
like,
I was trying to look at that too. I was
she
like,
kept
is
her
this
head
gonna
down.
happen?
She knows how to work it. You ain't supposed to expose.
I just
all
want to
that.
see someone throw up.
I'm sure we got that.
It's gonna happen, Michelle. We promise.
Oh, barf.
Well, speaking of J-Lo, she will premiere her brand new video for On the Floor exclusively on Vivo March 3rd.
Oh, next week.
Yep, the clip was directed by Todd Stansberry, who's also directed videos for Rihanna and Tayo Cruz.
Oh, no.
The song is already on the top 40 on the radio and was released on iTunes February 22nd.
And her crying can only help the sales of her iTunes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as CryTunes.
There you go.
Yes. You guys, I'll cry if you buy my album on iTunes. But please.
Oh, this is it?
Yeah,
Is that it?
This is on the floor. We're actually getting a clip of J-Lo on the floor.
Guys, we're actually hearing it for the first time.
I think she is on the floor at that award
In her
show.
Christian Louboutin.
She fell.
Our audiences can hear the music we play.
Well, you can see me grooving. It's got a hot beat, ladies and gentlemen. That's a hot beat. Oh, it's a booty shaking beat.
Yeah.
Is she gonna sing?
I'm waiting for her.
I don't know.
Full on there, DJ. She hasn't sang yet, so back it up like a Tonka truck.
Back it up.
J-Lo, you better back it up like a Tonka truck.
Where's J-Lo in this?
She'll come in after this
This
whole
is
verse.
the remix for the
Oh,
club.
the remix.
Remix for the
And we all know
Okay.
Pitbull is the king.
Here we go.
That sounds like Madonna.
Dance on the floor, grab somebody, drink a little more.
My motto.
Everybody sounds like Madonna these days.
I know.
Britney Spears,
They all
Lady
know.
Gaga.
I actually
They
enjoy
know.
this song, J-Lo.
Yeah, thank you for
I
that,
hope this
J-Lo.
video is hot
Thank
I
you for
can't wait to
having.
go dance in WeHo.
because I was
Let's go.
I
To
was very
Abby?
disappointed with Britney Spears' video for
Yeah,
Up
me
Against the
too.
Wall or
That's
Hold
one
It
of my
Against
Hold
Me.
it against me. Yeah, that was not a
I was
good
not a
video.
fan of that video.
Yeah.
So J-Lo, you better bring it.
Yeah,
Yeah, she will.
Yeah,
She
thank
will.
you, J-Lo's
You
backup
better
singers who
Yeah.
made that song sound good. They mix it.
Thanks, Auto Tunes.
Yeah.
My best friend.
My best good friend.
My best.
We're sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
And that's your AfterBuzz TV American Idol news and gossip for the week of February 23rd, 2011.
Yay.
Yay.
Hey.
Now let's move on to our predictions, Miss KB. What do you predict for next week?
Oh.
Or for tomorrow, actually.
Tomorrow. Predictions. So let's just talk about some of the guys. You better think, because this is gonna be hurting your brain pretty soon, Ashanti.
Cam got it.
Okay, good. Got it good.
Good.
All right. Our predictions of who's gonna be kept next week. We've got a couple more, right?
We got at least 12.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I think we have a little more than that, maybe 14.
Yeah.
Here are some of the ones that we didn't see later, tonight.
Jordan, our bad boy.
Yes. JC, who is our little
Baby Huey.
Baby Huey,
Yeah.
15 years old. We've also got
Julie, right?
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
There was a lot of youngsters that we still haven't seen,
Yeah.
whether they got a yay or nay.
There's a lot of women right now dominating.
Yeah.
I feel like.
For
what
sure.
do you feel like? Yeah.
Seems like.
Yeah. I think the women have been a little bit more consistent.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost. I don't know what to say about that. It's hard musically for men to step out of a certain
box.
Exactly,
range,
a box. It's almost like with fashion too. There's only so far
Yes.
socially or culturally, people will accept a man to go.
Yeah.
In certain
Tuxedos.
areas. Exactly.
Yeah.
The white suit with the roses on it. Like, that wouldn't be a normal outfit, but sometimes we don't expect or we don't anticipate a male to have a high voice or all these different affectations that they have this season, and it's totally winning us over, but not really.
Well put.
Not really. It was kind of all over the place, that thought.
That's
but,
okay.
you
Look,
know.
hey, here nor there. I'm loving this season. I really think that I have to say, there's more talent this season than there has been in so long.
Yeah,
and
lots of good stuff.
I'm addicted.
I'm glad that they featured a lot more of the singing and the talent, and less of the silliness and
the crazies.
But I still love the fact that they're honing in on everybody's instruments. People can play. People are musicians. People can write.
Yeah.
So
unique people.
I can't wait to see tomorrow night. So everybody tune in tomorrow night to American Idol, and we will see you next Wednesday for American Idol AfterBuzz TV.
For producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for tuning in to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions, comments, or would like to host an AfterBuzz show of your own, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.